Distinguished Secretary General, Mr. Bowman, and leaders from FIBA, guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is my great honor to attend the 2018 FIBA World Basketball Summit at the invitation of FIBA. And also I'd like to say sorry that I just had a slight change of the schedule due to my tight timetable. For my presentation today, I would like to mainly share with you three of my personal observations. Firstly, as the president of Beijing Sport University, I would like to talk something about learning and the teaching of sport. First, some brief introduction to my university, the Beijing Sport University, which might be a new name for you. And the second, what I will do is to brief you about our reform in developing and cultivating the talents of sport for the new era, especially the basketball talents. And finally, I would like to report to you the work we've done under the China's Belt and Road Initiative, especially the collaboration that we have conducted with the countries along the route of the Belt and Road. Actually, we just celebrated the 65th anniversary of our university. We are celebrating this anniversary in October. I would say that our university was founded around the same years as the New China and has very successfully cultivated a number of talents, especially talents for basketball for China. At present, we have promoted the transition in teaching and learning system of our university in three aspects. And these three aspects are as follows. First, we now are shifting from the old model that only focuses on the games and the sports in the summertime to a hybrid system of both games and contests in the summer and in the winter. And the second, we are shifting from a university that is reliant on experiences to one that is more reliant in technology. And third, we are transforming from a local and native university. With FIBA is one of very important strategies that we have taken. For cultivating and developing talents of sports in China, and second, to build our university to a world-class university in sports. Actually, these two objects are intertwined with each other. The important base of cultivating and developing the athletics and also the world-class university are aimed to guarantee that we are developing the team and talents of sport that will be very appropriate for the new time and era. And the second, about our recent work in basketball development. Actually, basketball has always been one of our key features. The national basketball team was once based at our sport university, and also we have developed a large number of referees and coaches for basketball in China, and the most number of the operators, managers, and administrators for basketball were born here in our university. And according to the General Administration of Sport of China, we are now advancing the transformation of basketball talent cultivation. We started from the core work, that is the innovative and inspirational cultivation system for talents, which is all around and comprehensive, that compromises of one core and three basic points. This one core refers to the fact that we need to develop a team of basketball players that are of high qualifications and are highly competitive. And we are now building a very indigenous system that starts from enrollment. For example, we just drafted 4 classes of such basketball players with very excellent student resources, and we are going to send them to abroad for the joint collaboration with the overseas universities in developing these talents. And this is the core of our strategy, with an aim to inject new blood and vitality into the basketball team in China, and also in fulfilling our honor and mission for developing basketball in Denver for China. And also, in order to support such cultivation of the talents, we need to do the work in 3 basic points. The first one is that we have to provide the solid foundation for the talents that are of technology background. As I've mentioned, with the transformation to a more international university, we need to pay more attention to the technology content. For example, especially in the time of AI, we have just established the School of Sport Engineering in order to develop the basketball data analyst and data processors. And the second, we also need to develop and build the other relevant talents that will support the whole basketball education system, including the coaches, referees, managers, operators, and so on. This is also one of our priorities, and for this end, we have set up a experimental class of referees and coaches, and the first batch of those students have been sent abroad to Louisiana and other countries, including Bulgaria, for further study. And in the future, we will send batches after batches of students to overseas market to improve the relevant talents like referees and the coaches and managers. I believe this is the second part of the very important foundation of the 1+3 strategy. And then the other basis is the talents for international collaboration and cooperation. As I was talking with Mr. Baumann, that we wanted to send more talents to FIBA and other regional and international associations and federations of football. That's why we have set up the School of International Organizations under our university, and we have set up different languages, majors. We have conducted cooperations with FIBA and a number of other international organizations and the community. With our efforts, we wanted to cultivate and train a number of talents that are of international vision who can really do a good job in giving further impetus of our universities in its going global strategy. They will play a very important role in the basketball endeavor in China and also around the world. To sum up, the schools relevant to the basketball, we have now the School of Basketball, which is at the core of the whole basketball endeavor at our university. And also we have made very clear that we need to develop and cultivate the world-class talents of basketball and the relevant areas. And the second, we also aim to train and cultivate a number of the grassroots talents that could serve the basketball business and endeavor in China. The education minister said the other day that the PE classes and the curriculum must be made available in all primary and elementary and middle school, and one of which the basketball class and curriculum will be one of the most popular courses among the students and the teachers. So we hope to train a number of those sport and basketball teachers who would be very appropriate for teaching those basketball to the elementary and the middle school. That is our mission, to both train the top-level talents and also the teachers for the primary and middle school students. We will make our due contributions for the further development of basketball in Denver, in China. Now, this is the second major part of my presentation in how do we consolidating our resources in setting up the whole comprehensive and holistic system of basketball education. And third, I would like to report to you that we have conducted a number of cooperations with the countries along the route of Belt and Road Initiative. We pay high attention to these countries, and also we strongly emphasize the importance of making basketball as a link and a bond. And as of now, we have carried out the following work. We set up the Belt and Road Initiative scholarship with an aim to recruit and enroll the students from countries along the route of Belt and Road Initiative. And such admission or enrollment is very different and unique. We enroll and admit the students of sport talents and specialities. And last year, it was football. And this year, the special subject will be basketball. We will enroll students with the basketball talents from the countries of the Belt and Road Initiative, and we will also help them learning Chinese and the Chinese culture and its language. And also, we hope that we can conduct more intensive collaborations and communications with these students. Actually, every year we would invest 5 million RMB in enrolling those students from the countries along the route of Belt and Road Initiative, and then we offer them scholarship. And for the foreign friends here today, we highly welcome students from your countries. So this is the first collaboration project. And the second, we set up the Belt and Road Initiative sport collaboration associations. Along with a number of sport universities in those countries, we have jointly funded the Federation of Sport, and we will about to announce the launch of this federation in this month. This joint collaboration is for the purpose of collaborative teaching, learning, scientific and academic research. We have made our mind in setting up joint laboratory and also a platform for joint cultivation and training of the talents. So as of now, we have signed agreement with a number of countries in the Central and Eastern Europe, and we're about to announce this message to the public by the end of this year. So this is a joint platform for talent cultivation and training. And third, with those countries, we are now negotiating and discussing with them that we wanted to take the lead of the School of Basketball in setting up an invitation contest or a tournament that is aimed to the students of the countries along the Belt and Road Initiative. We just started the professional club and a platform that we wanted to make the use of which to conduct and organize those contests, and this will be about to be launched in 2019. We also highly welcome the participation of the other countries, and also we hope that through such competitions and contests, we can improve the quality of the basketball relevant talents. This is my presentation in mainly the three parts, and finally I would like to say that we have been receiving support from FIBA, and Mr. Baumann is our honorary dean of the School of Basketball, and also we have been receiving the support from the Basketball Volleyball Management Office under the General Administration of the Sport of China. So I think I need to thank you so very much. And also this year marks our anniversary, 65th anniversary of our university. I would like to extend a warm invitation to all of you that if you have time, please come to Beijing, please come to Beijing Sport University for your guidance. And also we will send our invitation letters to all of you. And finally, I would like to wish the 2018 FIBA World Basketball Summit a great success, and wish all the guests a happy stay here in Xi'an and in China. And I wish you a happy golden week of the October. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, President Cao. Mr. Cao has shared with us the establishment of the School of China Basketball, which was a very inspirational news to all of us. And also for the China keynote panel.